What? Name a hazard. Name a hazard, everybody. Name a hazard that contributed to this crash. Just name one. Really hard to have a wrong answer here. It's so wet. I was going for the word moist. Moist is the correct term for the ground. Here we go. DanDanTheFireman. Wait. Oh yeah, this is my close call. Let's watch my close call. That's me right there, DanDanTheFireman, a good-looking fella, having to swerve out of the way. Look at big group ride. This was during a press event that I was a part of. Doodle on a motorcycle was the one filming this. I realized my total stopping distance wasn't enough. I had to swerve and utilize an escape path. All right, let's take a quick look at this. Did I poop with my pantalones? Yes, I did. Just a little bit. So I'm riding a big boy Indian Challenger. Big boy Indian Challenger. And we are lane filtering. This is a press event. Okay, so this is California. I was following the people up in front. I know this is legal. This is lane splitting, actually, not lane filtering. But that is also legal here in California. Now, here's the thing. This was actually happening. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of the context to this. So this is an HOV lane. This is the double and everything. You're allowed to ride on it, do all these things. It was ending. This area was ending. It's going to turn into a striped white line. So that allows people to actually merge off to the left lane. So I recognize that. And I recognize that there's a big open gap into the left side, a big long line to the right. You'll see it. I'm starting to apply the brakes to slow it down. I'm actually rolling off the throttle. I went into orange stage. I was in orange stage for lane splitting this whole time. But I recognized the moment I saw just an indicator, just one little simple indicator, I started to squeeze and do some good progressive brake pressure. It wasn't going to be enough. It wasn't enough. I wasn't going to be able to stop in time because this person went from like barely moving, swerving left. Look, you see brake lights on everyone off to the right. Barely moving, swerved left, couldn't accelerate fast enough to where I wasn't going to hit him. So what I did was I slowed down enough. I did scan for escape paths. I knew that there's a shoulder off the left. I don't like using the shoulders just because there's always debris, but it's better than hitting the backside of a vehicle. So I swerved hard left, and I had to swerve hard right to get back on. That is what happened. That is what I recognized. So here we go. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is a big Indian Challenger. This is me on the bike. And that's the other thing. I started positioning myself. Let's go back just a little bit. So about like right here, I started to be like, you know what? I'm going to start planning. I'm going to go ahead and get into this big open area. I want my space cushion better from the right so I can actually do stuff if I need to. So watch. I positioned myself for safety and boom, it happened. I moved over. Oh, there it is. So I'm starting to brake. Can't stop in time. Swerved instead. I released the brakes because I realized if I just kept the brakes on and I swerved hard, I might have lost traction. So I said, screw it, release the brakes and let's go ahead and do with this next thing and go. And I had to swerve back in here to make sure I can stay on. So now we're going to watch it zoomed in. So I move over. Uh-oh, brake. It's not going to work. Release the brakes. And that is what I did. Here we go. Hyped life. Going 50, okay, that's fine. Maybe that's the area. Oh, side of the vehicle. Found the escape, did okay. They can't see you, buddy. Can't see you very well. Vulcan dog going through here, nice little corner side of the vehicle. Honking the horns, not doing anything, so let's slam the brakes and get a little bit of fishtailing going on. So make sure you do your progressive braking so that you're not having that locking up of tires and fishtailing, okay? So Ivan RR299 going through here. No gloves, no nothing, but got themselves an Olin's stabilizer. Going to go ahead and keep it up at about 12 o'clock. Just kidding. We're going to go and land it and then get a little bit of wobbles and got very lucky when it comes to not crashing. Here we go. The chemist. This is a really high skill, high risk maneuver right here. Now name the pattern. Take a look. Hard to see, huh? It's hard to see it when you're going this fast. So what do you think we should be doing? Slow it down. Slow it down. The chemist, this guy, the motorcycle rider, is probably the one at fault. Slow it down. Slow it down. Lower the speed. You're still going faster than everybody. If everyone's going 0, let's say everyone's going 5 miles an hour and you're going 15, you're already going 3 times the speed that you would have been going. Right? So just don't do that. There we go. Moving on. Mike from Winona, 31 miles an hour. All right, here we go. 31 miles an hour. What can we do within 31 miles an hour? There's the side of the vehicle. Can't accelerate too hard. Got himself out of there. Not a big deal. Here we go. Legendary Anubis. Seen you before. Okay. Oh, illegal U-turn. Dum-dum. Big fat dum-dum. Not much you could do other than maintain a good space. Because, yeah, literally a roundabout's right there. There you go. Can't see much, Kyle or Ryder. Oh, name the factor. Name the thing that caused him to crash. Pretty sure we can't figure it out because we don't know. There's not enough information. Maybe paint? Maybe paint? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows if it was paint or not? So let's just say we have no freaking clue why this person crashed. We can rack our brains. We can try to understand every single detail of this. We could probably get eyewitnesses. We can get CCTV. We could do everything possible, but at the end of the day, he crashed. So what is it that we do as a smart rider? We acquire and use personal protective equipment like a helmet, jacket, gloves, pants, boots, which we talk about in Unit 3 of our Smart Rider Basic Training course. And this way, if something happens that we just don't know why, and we hit the ground, we're hopefully protected with that gear. We're mitigating injury. But if not, we're riding with a bunch of friends or we witness somebody else crashing and they do have gear, we're hopefully going to be able to rescue that injured motorcycle rider with medical training. So we have a full system involved when it comes to being a smart rider. Can't prevent it? Uh-oh. All right, we try to use our skills, still can't prevent it? Uh-oh. We crash. Hopefully we have gear. It didn't do too well, but it still did it a lot. But you're starting to bleed. Well, you got a rescue kit. And then that's hopefully going to teach and mentor the rest of us in order to do what we need to do. Make sure you are getting gear. We have a bunch of gear that RevZilla likes to put together. It's a beginner gear list. So inexpensive, easy to get, quality gear. They make the list. I like it because they make it based off of what's in stock. You don't know. Don't know. Oh. We're going to fall backwards. Ooh, easily get impaled. Easily get impaled. You see how like a random tree, dead tree could cause some problems? So he's got some gear. So if it did hit him in the chest, I think he has a chest protector. Ooh, that would have went right through his face. Here we go. Uh-oh. Security camera footage. Always interesting to see. Don't get hit by another vehicle. Or we're going to have... There's that tight turn from a stop that I was talking about a little while ago, which we teach here in the basic training course. So what happened here? So he's going to be doing that tight turn, slow speed maneuvers, which we do have a lot of practice material in our booklets right here, signed by me. Get the booklet. You're going to have a lot of fun. But what's happening here is he's getting into this area. So he's going... Okay, he's still slow. Oh, got a little wobbly. Uh-oh, we're getting off balance. I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I'm starting to panic a little bit. The handlebars are completely turned here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the brakes because that's what I'm used to doing when things get out of control in a car. I'll just slam the brakes or I'll just push them and I'll stop. And then I'll just go ahead and continue on with my day. But we're on a motorcycle. So when we do this and the handlebars are turned like this, we fall into that direction. If they were like this and we slammed the brakes here, we'd fall into that direction. So we are not prepared. You got a little bit of jostling with the suspension hitting these bumps and got a little panic, maybe give it a little throttle when we hit the bump. And, oh, no, we squeezed the front brake and he fell down. That's what happens. This is what we train against in our academy. And it almost got a concussion 2 feet out of the driveway. That can happen. I had a patient, I'm not going to say too much, early 20s, in a nursing home, just completely out of it. Traumatic brain injury. The story behind it, working on his motorcycle or working on his car or whatever the vehicle was, I don't remember. He was walking backwards and tripped over his toolbox, hit the back of his head on the pavement or on the concrete in his garage. Done for the rest of his life. So yes, that is a real possibility of having head injury right here for something like this. Whenever you get on a motorcycle, put on a helmet. Put on a helmet.